Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Scorpio and Scorpio, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with this relationship. Guys, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, please. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, guys. If you see my content anywhere, download it ahead of time. I ain't going there, but anyway, please report it. Just at me and I will report it if you need me to. If you have some stuff that you need retweeted, please let a sister know, especially if it has to do with human rights, rights in general, something like that. I'm just saying, you know, I ain't retweeting no nonsense, but you know what I mean, right? You know, whatever's relative to what it is our community is going through. Scorpio and Scorpio, we're going to pull the individual energy for Scorpio A and then individual energy for Scorpio B. Then I'm going to take a look at you guys as a couple. This is a romantic read. These readings for entertainment purposes only. I do not know these folks. I mean, anybody in the world could think it's who Scorpio is, but I don't know. I don't know these people. I want to be very clear about that, okay? So I'm reading energies, and we are reading for two different Scorpios. Now, it is up to you whether or not you want this to be your light up against your dark. That's not how I'm reading it. I'm reading this as a romantic read. But somehow, some way, they turned into partner, but I want to be realistic with my information, right? I want this information to be available to everybody to apply it the way they need. So I have to make sure I'm clear. All right. I'm clear on how I'm reading it. I'm just saying, how you interpret it, whatever that's about. Scorpio A, let's take a look and see what's going on with your energy. Guys, I am on a canvas here, and I'm trying to see if I can make a set of 12 on this canvas. I don't know. I'm trying. And on top of that, I might have to go back to my stool because I'm on a chair. You know, one of them chairs with the cushions. The cushions. Ooh! Just like the men's and the women's. But yeah, it's got a cushion and I'm going to see what it look like on a stool. Because to me, these look too low. I'm used to being a little bit up higher when I see them and it tilts more. I just think, I don't know, creatively, I like that better. But, you know, you got to do what's convenient at the moment. Not within context, of course. Scorpio A, let's take a look. I'll clarify where I need to by voice or by pulling a card if I need to. All right. Scorpio A, tell me who you are. I need your energy right now at the moment as the watcher is watching. Cross watchers too, if y'all watching, whatever. Give me the energy right now so we can understand it. Scorpio A, some of you guys are having an issue manifesting what you want. This is manifest. Notice manifest is coming out reversed here. I feel like you guys were looking for new beginnings, looking for some sort of a spark, something having to do with an opportunity. Because the manifestation part is not happening. I feel like it impacted your potential somehow, some way, right? Potential being impacted, whether it be other people's doing or how you feel about yourself because something hasn't manifested. There's a decision that you're waiting to make or you waited to make when it comes to this relationship or whatever that means to you. All right, let's see what else. I want y'all to be able to see that. And I'll go line them up on the screen like I did everybody else. Scorpio A, what else is going on? I see you can't manifest what it is you want. I see you have some things on your mind. What else? Oh, child. You could listen. Everything with a new beginning. This is the base chakra. Physical stability. Some of you guys are having some limitations when it comes to your physical stability. Maybe you guys don't feel well. All right. This all equates to health for me. All right. This has to do with physical stability. There's something. Some of you guys might have some issues, right? I don't know. Maybe you got a cold. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe there's a need to do yoga, stretch. Maybe there's something, you know, with the muscles. There's something about security. I also feel like that's something that could be a concern for you. Self-sufficiency. Responsibility for yourself. Scorpio A, it says here you're unable to manifest stability for yourself. It says something about you being concerned about physical stability. Now, physical stability can be one's limbs, or it can be where one resides or worried about livelihood. I want to be clear. Scorpio, win or lose, Scorpio, here it says there's some damages caused, something with damages here, conflicts. But notice what I'm about to say is conflicts, but about the unknown. There's some unknown things. You know, something was damaged. You know, something is conflicting, but you don't know how. You don't know the sequence. All you know is a loss. Win or lose. Wherever the sword lies. I feel like, Scorpio, there's this element here of you don't know what's going on. I still feel like there's some confusion, but I feel like you're taking a stance to deal with this conflict, whatever it is. And for some of you guys, you didn't even know the conflict was going on, but you didn't look at it from that perspective. You just looked at it like, how come this and that? How come when you go here, something challenging times, this comes out reverse for you? Ooh, child, look at this here. Scorpio, let me put this into perspective for you, okay? What I'm showing, Scorpio, is that you had some issues manifesting what it is you want. Physical stability, something with self-sufficiency, responsibility for oneself. Either you weren't taking care of yourselves, or you didn't know there was a need to take care of yourselves. Sometimes things happen in your life you think is normal. Like I look back on, I'm like, oh my goodness, some of the stuff, right? We have challenging times. Notice this comes out reverse. So it's win or lose. Scorpio's like, I'm going to deal with this no matter what. Whether I win or lose, you can't say I didn't try. You can't say I didn't try and deal with this conflict. You can't say I did not try and deal with this instability. Challenging times. Now look at this, Scorpio, number 5. Again, conflict, change, instability. It turns around. I know the damage is caused. I know the conflicts. I know the source. I know I lost, but I'm willing to turn it around. I pulled 4. I'm going to leave it there for y'all, okay? That's Scorpio A. I'm going to put this here so y'all can see them. Some folks are very visual and they still want to see. Like, I mean, I don't want to look at no boring screen all the time. That's why sometimes when I work with that black screen, I feel like that. But sometimes those readings are meant to be pure drop versus what's pretty and all this other stuff going on, right? So I look at it from that perspective. And also, sometimes I just don't want to come in here, in this other room. Okay. It's just more comfortable to do it out there in that room. All right, let's see what's going on. Scorpio B. I need your energy. I'm going to shuffle here. Scorpio B, tell me what's going on. What's going on right now? Right now, Scorpio B, what is going on? Okay, Scorpio B. I'm trying to get the energy, y'all. Scorpio B. Trust. Ooh. Now, trust does come out upright. There's something with trust here. Either you're trusting in something, or there's an issue with trust. I don't know. We got to take a look at that. But it does say trust comes up. Let's see what the next card is for Scorpio B. Scorpio B, what up? Tell me. What's going on? Scorpio B, it says you need to choose your battles. Trust. You need to choose your battles. I'm choosing these battles. I'm walking away from these battles. I'm not dealing with this, right? There's something with completion, solutions, knowledge, and ideals. I have to choose wisely. I feel like you guys are trusting that if you turn away from something or you decided, let me walk away from this nonsense because it's not worth fighting. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to win. Something like that, right? But there's something with trust. Some of you guys may have trusted in the wrong battles, okay? Thinking that one concept would do something that you wanted it to do and it really wasn't that. It did the opposite. Refusing to see. Ooh. Refusing to see. Some of you guys are trusting in something. Give me one more, because let me see what this is about. Give me one more, please. Scorpio B, you did not choose your battles wisely. You trusted in something, and you were refusing to see that the battle that you invested in didn't work. Something about reaching out. Something you can't reach out to a group of people. Now, for some of you guys, Scorpio, these people ain't checking for you, Scorpio B. There's a group of people out there, right? They ain't checking for you. It came out upside down. It came out reverse. So reach out. Somebody you're not reaching out to, or they ain't checking for you. Let me see something. Now, like I was saying before, you were trusting in a process where you chose the wrong battle. You were refusing to see that this battle wasn't worth fighting, or it wasn't going to work, or something like that, or you just, I don't know what you were thinking. But at the end of the day, it says reach out. I don't know if you're ashamed to reach out, Scorpio. I don't know. Scorpio B I'm talking to. I don't know if you're ashamed to reach out. I don't know if efforts have been, well, rejected, if you will. I'm not going to reach out to you. Or, because you did this to yourself, though. I get this energy that you did this to yourself. And I say that because choose your battles. You chose to trust in something that didn't look like it was going to work. I don't know what happened here, but you were refusing to see. You either refusing to see that these people, whoever you, I feel like there's people here, right? I do, because we got threes. These people were not there for you with this grand plan or whatever you were doing. Or the people that you're reaching out to right now who were involved in this, either they're turning their backs on you. I feel like somebody's turning their backs. They ain't checking for you. Hey. Either that or you ain't checking for them. Take it how it resonates. You may not be checking for them. Maybe you like, oh, I see the light. That light don't look right. Finally, right? And then either you guys plan, some of you guys plan something and you walk away from it. I get that too. I don't know, just saying. Let's get into the read, Scorpio A. We're going to see what's going on with you. We're going to put these over here. Scorpio A. I want to be very clear. Different energies here. We have the Five of Swords reversed for you guys. This is some tense situation. It's a tense situation that escalates. A plan has failed. It looks like Scorpio A is energy, because I did pull up that. Well, listen. Scorpio A, you had a plan here, it says. This situation escalates. It says something about being humiliated, and it's because you did something out of spitefulness. You were being spiteful criticism that's going to come back to you. Yet the cards say you remain defiant. You refuse to admit some mistakes that were made. There are some errors that you made that are so painful that you need to admit them. You got to admit them, right? Now, when I get to the last year row, I'm going to show you something too. So this is a Scorpio A that comes up, right? Now, I'm a Scorpio. I can't say I resonate with all these cards. So please, this is not my energy. Please, all right? Not all of it anyway. Anyway, so we also have, and this is really funny because the sequence of these cards for Scorpio A, I'm finding that the sequences of the cards, meaning 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? Like they're coming out like that no matter what deck. No matter what deck, and I always say that. So yes, I don't want to call it a weird science. It is not. It's pure drop. That's what they're mad about. Anyway, all right. So we do have the Six of Swords that comes out reversed for you. Enforced delay. This situation that escalates keeps you stagnant. Whatever's going on here, there's some sort of deception. You're having a lack of focus. You can't focus on much because there's something that is consuming you. There's something with opportunities being missed. They were missed. And it's really funny because it was intentional is what I'm getting, right? But there was a plan that failed. So Scorpio, you could have been working with somebody here. To me, it's obvious that Scorpio, you were working with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini on something. This Scorpio A. We also see here the Seven of Swords. Now, the good thing is it comes out upright, but it gives us a little bit more detail about who this person is. This is a Seven of Swords. This is deception. This is somebody lying. This is theft, this betrayal, dishonesty, somebody running away from something that they did or something that they got involved in. Scorpio A. Now, this also speaks to a partner, right? Or an opponent. Scorpio A. There's something here. Dispossession. I feel like somebody's trying to take something from you. Dispossession is to take something. I possess because it's mine. Somebody's trying to dispossess. That means they're trying to take it or undo the ownership of it, undo its current whatever, right? So we see that. I want to be very clear. We see Scorpio A, you face a very, very hard, potentially dangerous opponent. There's somebody who's an opponent here. They're dangerous. They want to take something from you. Now, the cards do say that in order to beat this character who shows up here, this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you have to be cunning, move quiet. Can't do stuff the way you normally do it. You got to have some trusted folk, and if you can't trust them, you do it yourself. But you got a dangerous opponent that comes up here. This person is cunning. Now, one thing, because these cards do represent a theft, it says take extra care of your property and personal possessions. So that means they're trying to take something from you. However, the text does say property first. Somebody's trying to take your property, Scorpio. Your harsh opponent that you're up against is a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini with this energy here. All swords. And that's the thing I wanted to point out. So Scorpio, this could be This could be why your oracle cards came up the way they did here, talking about physical stability. You guys are fighting. There's something with a fight here because you have a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini who's a potentially harsh opponent trying to take what you got. Little you. They coming for little you, Scorpio. Big them is coming for little you. Does that make any sense to you? However, if you come for enough of little thems, that makes them a bigger them, right? Just saying. So that's what that's about. You're trying to dispossess. There's something where this person's controlling. They want it all. They want you to shut up. They want you to be quiet because they don't want you to talk. They don't want people to see all these swords that come up of dispossession, where they are not just taken from you, Scorpio, but it's a whole group of folk that they've been taking stuff from, and it becomes a pattern. And that's what they don't want you to see. Let's move on now. Scorpio B, let's see what's going on. We have the Knight of Wands that comes up reverse for you. Now, Scorpio B, like I said, possibility used for working with somebody over here, Scorpio B. It says here that you are brilliant with taking up projects. I take them up, I pick them up, and then some of them just sit on the shelf. They don't ever go nowhere, right? For whatever reasons, they got to sit on the shelf. They don't go nowhere. So then, and this is what Scorpio does. They put everybody else on the shelf. This Scorpio B is trying to stop something, right? Because I gotta shine. Whew. Anyway, the cards say you're brilliant at talking up a project, but when it comes to committing to anything or anyone, anything that resembles some sort of work, like, you want me to move a finger? Are you serious? Yeah, I do. I'm just saying. It says here that you talk to get attention. It says that you're unreliable. However, you need to judge people by their actions. I would say, Scorpio A, you need to judge Scorpio B by their actions. Because I feel like Scorpio B contradicts us a little bit. Scorpio B is saying, I want you to do right when it comes to me in business and love. But how I'm going to do other people, it just doesn't equate. Like, what do you think you're going to get back? So you got somebody here who's like, I don't know, again, little them, big me type of energy like that. Now, the cards also mention about judging. You need to do that for yourself, Scorpio B. Make sure you're being diplomatic when it comes to certain things here. The Hermit is reversed here now. With all this bold energy, right? Being unreliable, thinking you ain't got to lift a finger. Well, it says here with the Hermit reversed, there's enforced isolation, right? So this is Scorpio B. And remember, this group of people came up and they turned their back on this Scorpio. They're like, I ain't feeling you, or whatever happened. It says enforced isolation here. The cards are saying here that you guys refuse to listen and you refuse to learn when somebody was trying to tell you something. And the only thing you can do now is withdraw. It also says that others withdraw from you in anger, in resentment. Now, either you turning away with anger and resentment, or people are turning away from you with anger and resentment. All right, so we see that. You're mad because you don't accept this. Now, I know this was listen, come on. I know who I am. Don't you know who I is? Don't you know? This is supposed to go through. It's this energy of Scorpio B still believing. I still believe this plan is going to work. Even though it says you need to choose your battles and you chose the wrong one, it's going to work. So now you got people turning on you, and now you're going to turn on them. So it's just a whole bunch of, I know this and I'm going to tell that, right? And the other ones is like, nah. And once I found out what this was about, the gist of the situation, the gist leading to, what word am I looking for? It goes from gist to logistics, right? So I had the idea, or I got the roundabout understanding of something with the gist, right? A summary. It goes over to bigger words like logistics, the little details of this plan. They turn their back on you. And you still believe in this plan though, because there's something with an ego here. I feel an ego. I can't prove it, with text. I can't. However, based off what I'm getting this energy, because I know energy, trust me, that I know. It says here that you mad because this is ridiculous. I don't accept that this plan where I've been told choose another way or your battle ain't right or something shady about whatever. You still choose to go over and do whatever you want and you don't accept it. It leaves you to overanalyze things in your head. And it says also that feelings are left inside. You don't express them. You suffer because of it. So you're holding in this disappointment about this plan that was supposed to be a grand scheme or whatever. You're like holding it in how pissed you are. Pissed, hurt. It didn't work. Now, we also have here the Emperor reversed. Now, this again is possessive energy. I'm possessive. I want what you got. I want you to be mine. I want that all that you possess to be mine. Is possession. Emperor reversed. It's a selfish person. Now, remember, Scorpio A is up against a harsh opponent. Their partner or business partner, Scorpio. The harsh business person, if we look at this relationship, is going to be Scorpio B. Emperor reversed. Possessive, stubborn. A possessive, stubborn individual who wants to control others and they want to control everything you have. To me, that's ego. This person dominates other people, dominates a person or situation needlessly. So they do it because they can. So to me, that equates to ego, right? The cards say that Scorpio B has lost perspective in general. That to me, losing perspective is you losing balance. I don't care. I think you you could be a little crazy. I'm just saying. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Just saying. But the common energy between both you guys in terms of what we want in this relationship is fulfillment. I don't know how you stay with somebody like that, but because this is such a selfish energy and I'm looking at what both Scorpios need, both A and B, fulfillment is the overall goal. Personally, I feel like this is more of a enemy up against a little me. But with a pattern, it's definitely a pattern of possessions. You done took from A, B, C, and D. And there's a pattern about who, why, and how. And it's like you don't get that. You just keep going, Scorpio B, because you so sure who you is. I'm sure. You so sure that this battle that you chose, that you knew was wrong. And the thing is, it said you had zero trust. I feel like you had zero trust in thinking it would fail. And then when the light got shown to you, because there is a light here, where this group of people like, yo, nah. I'm telling you, they're going to talk, Scorpio. I don't care what you got over their heads, because it says you got something over their heads. They're going to talk. I don't care what nobody says. If you're an honest person, right, and some of y'all really didn't know the details of whatever was going on here. If you're an honest person and you got a family to feed, if you just an honest person in general, or just yourself to feed, you ain't going to be up doing no FS. Not talking when you need to. Everybody going down. You better tell it. For real, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a new day. Everybody going down. Like, whatever rides we had before, this is just us collectively. I think even as a word, whatever easy rides we had before, them days is over. And I'm talking about with the nonsense. I'm not talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, like nonsense. The nonsense. If you think you're gonna go out doing this and that, it's almost like it's like immediate karma coming up. It's here. Okay, let's take a look at love and see what's going on. All right, love. Show me Scorpio A and Scorpio B. What is common? What is common? What is common? What is common? We see Scorpio B is trying to control Scorpio A. They're gonna dispossess, take everything you got. I want it, it's mine, so I can stay bigger. But there are many, many characters here with these swords. Many of them. This has been done. This is a pattern. Like I was saying earlier in this read, guys, follow it. 5, 6, 7. Everything is coming out in sequence. Right? And then there are some other significant meanings like the thinking. What is intellectual? How can I dispossess? Give me love for this couple. What's common? We have let your friends help you. I feel like I'm dealing with two Scorpios, right? There's one Scorpio who lost their support system. Sorry about that. Let me just grab some water, guys. There's one Scorpio that lost their support system that I see here, right? Lost their support system due to a lie or something like that. Due to a lie that they told or something they schemed up and people found out that it was shady. So we see that. Now, give me Scorpio. Scorpio, what is common? Y'all lost something. Something having to do with your friends. All right, some of you've lost friends. Some of your friends help somebody try and take something from you. Another Scorpio, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's the common energy. I believe both these people want love because they do want fulfillment. But I still feel like there needs to be some clearing of this energy over here. I mean, one is just selfish. One is going to take it. The other one is like, I'm going to manifest it, or at least try. But then you have Scorpio B, this interrupting Scorpio A's peace. Scorpio A, I don't get a bad energy from you, but I do feel like you are being defiant. Like if somebody wants you to say yes, you're going to say no. Like you resistant energy, like no, I don't believe in that. I'm not defeated. You want me to be, but I ain't, like that. And the other one over here, they're just possessive. But in terms of a potential business partner or somebody who's dangerous, y'all got a serious opponent, either with another Scorpio or Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Some of yous have to deal with a Virgo. Some of you guys have an opponent that's an Aries, and an Aries opponent, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries is coming up. Aries is coming up word, right? And then we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, straight up. We do have fulfillment, desired, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So both you guys want what you want. Like one is fighting to keep what they got. The other one's fighting to take it. All right. But the fulfillment is individual. Give me more, please. This is separate. Express your love. Go ahead and express your romantic. I believe you guys will once the finances and career get settled out. All right. That's the energy of Scorpio. If we don't feel good about certain things, we ain't entertaining any other nonsense until this crap is fixed. So we see something here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This is a common energy. Both you guys agree on this. I'll pull one more. One more. Heart-to-heart conversations. I believe there is no communication if you guys are supposed to be partnered up right now or something like that. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other or the conversations, because it says heart-to-heart. It says honestly. So some of you guys are having conversations. They're just lies or concealing of one's truth. Lies. Omitting information. Omitting information. Omitting. Let's get a conversation. Omitting information. You can get in just as much trouble for omitting information. It's the same thing. I mean, is it pleading the fifth or is it house? Pleading the fifth. I say I plead the fifth. I ain't saying it. But to omit is to know that something was not included. Something wasn't included. Something was kept secret, unknown. And then you try and hide it from the wrong people on these global devices. Isn't that just... I'm trying to tell y'all. You need to get on the good foot, man. I'm telling you. That's just good sense to me, but I realize folks ain't got that, so... Scorpio A, what do you have to say to Scorpio B in this relationship, please? What do you have to say? Let's get to know each other better. Things are moving too fast. I halt you because something ain't right. Why are you trying to move in? Like, why are you so concerned about what this is and that is? My password to this, and that. Or too much, homie. Why you want to know all that about my family? Like, it's too much too soon. All right, that's Scorpio. That's Scorpio A. Give me more, please. Ooh, give me more. I'm going to shuffle. Scorpio A, what do you have to say to Scorpio B? Scorpio B, what do you have to say? Scorpio A, do that again. What do you have to say to Scorpio B? I am very attracted to you and I can feel the chemistry building between us. Okay, so Scorpio moves away because it's moving too fast. Scorpio could be like really attracted to this person or whatever that's about, the other Scorpio. Or some of y'all Scorpios could have been dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I mean, if you want that TNA, I'm just saying. Give me one more, please. Scorpio A, what do you have to say to Scorpio B? Whatever this is, wherever this is leading, I want it. You are on my path for a reason, and I'm so grateful for your friendship. That must be a separate story, because remember, this person, when they came in, Scorpio B came into Scorpio A, and Scorpio A is like, let's get to know each other better. Things are moving way too fast. They go on to say, I'm attracted to you. I don't know where this is going, but I can feel the chemistry building. So Scorpio A is building some feelings for Scorpio B. It then delivers, whatever this is, wherever this is leading, I want it. So whatever happened here, Scorpio A was attracted to it because, attracted to Scorpio B, because that's the way they presented themselves. They presented themselves to be one way, but when you get into the deeper feelings, we see that Scorpio B was very possessive, had an agenda, wanted something from you. All right. Now, Scorpio B, what do you have to say to Scorpio A, please? Scorpio B, what do you have to say to Scorpio A? I really need to hear from you. I don't like being in the dark about what's going on in your life. I think Scorpio pulled back because Scorpio was like, this chemistry that's building is happening too fast. So I'm going to say Scorpio A pulled back a little bit. Give me more. Scorpio B, what do you have to say to Scorpio A, please? Came up reversed. I have a plan for us. I have a plan for us, but it will take some time. Can you be patient a little bit longer? I have a plan. It's going to mess you up. I want it to happen as soon as possible. I really need to hear from you. Scorpio A was right to back up from Scorpio B. All right. It became desperate. It became apparent that there was an agenda. Give me one more, please. Give me one more, please. Give me one more. Scorpio B, what do you have to say to Scorpio A? Trust me, I'll reach out to you soon. I'm thinking, this is what I was talking about earlier. There's some resentment in Scorpio B because I feel like Scorpio A kind of sunned him a little bit. Like, all right, I like you, but, back up a little bit because something is off about this behavior. So Scorpio B gets mad, that, trust me, I'll reach out to you soon. Like, I ain't talking to you because you tried to sun me though, like that. All right, there we go. Now, I'm going to get some advice. I think that's it. But I'm going to get some advice. Give me one card for Scorpio A. One card for Scorpio A. Scorpio, this business partner, I want to be very clear. This is a dangerous person under the Seven of Swords. They're trying to steal something from you. It doesn't have to be property. It can be something. It could be a position. It could be, I don't know, a project, a plan, something like that. But they're trying to steal something from you. I'm really getting property. They're trying to dispossess you. Dispossess you meaning you don't own it no more. It ain't yours no more. You don't sit in that chair no more. It ain't yours. You heard? All right. Advice for Scorpio A, please. Advice for Scorpio A in this relationship with Scorpio B. Tough and trying times. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly to avoid negative people at all costs. Scorpio A, I told you somebody's trying to take something from you. All right. And they will pull out all the tricks that they got. I mean, all types of tricks. They got truckers. They got dudes that wear the ski mask. I mean, like, listen, all creeds, colors. Listen, trying to tell you. Be careful with that because they're trying to take these people. Your Scorpio. It's a sick, possessive. It's a very possessive, nasty, prove a point, nasty type of energy. This Scorpio B. Something's off. I'm telling you, something ain't right. But they're trying to take something from you. So you got some times that you need to stay ahead of. Think long term. Scorpio, I need you to analyze. Let's put it that way. You need to be able to think this through. You need to plan for stuff. Plan for emergencies. Plan for backup. Meaning, I don't know, have some frozen potato chips available or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Scorpio B. Advice for Scorpio B. Advice for Scorpio B. Please give us some good advice, please, or tell me something. Declutter. I feel like something is congested, cluttered. Declutter to declutter your life. Let go of correspondence. They trying to Scorpio. Now this came out reverse. Listen, let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. You don't want them. Now, you don't want them because they turned their backs on you or they saw you for who you are. But this is the thing. Someone will hurt your feelings, reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. This came up reversed here. All right. What is significant about that? Declutter your life. I got a lot of paperwork. I got a lot of stuff. Let go of correspondence. They got Scorpio B has correspondence, but if this is something where you guys are up against a tough opponent, Scorpio A, Scorpio B has a paper trail. Oh, I'm here for all the smoke. They got a paper trail. They need to declutter, but they hold on to some documents. There's documents, email, all types of stuff. They holding on to it. I told y'all, be careful. And so it tells them that they need to declutter. Like if you want to beat a crime, maybe you should shred this and that. There's still a paper trail. Is there. And they got them. I believe they have them in their possession because it talks about one's home and it talks about correspondence and letting go. They're not letting go of the correspondence. Paper trail. That's why these people walking away from them. Give me the common energy between these two, please. What is the common energy between Scorpio and Scorpio? Love life. Now, this card did come out reversed for both you guys. We know that there are some challenges here. We know that some of you chose the wrong person, chose the wrong battle. Maybe there's a limited support system of who you can reach out to because you're the liar or because you've been lied on. Whatever. However that goes for you, be honest with yourselves. The heart-to-heart conversations, if any are being had, they are lies. Express your love. I see you want to. Finances and career. Why you both falling back from that? Love life came out reversed here for the common energy. Let's see. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision made this week. The common energy is both you guys are going to make the wrong decision this week. Is this avoidable? It depends on where you are in the process. Something with the love life. If you ain't got nobody and you just watching, all right, cool. Don't make any bad decisions in love, but there's something bad that could come up this week. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Please. I love you guys. Bye.